Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the Minnesota Twins game review. What a game that was last night. Let me tell you what, I was super nervous, but hey, we found a way to win. We found a way to win 8-3. We scored 8 runs on 10 hits. They scored 3 runs on 7 hits. I tell you what, we did a great job of coming back in this game. We did not score first. What? And we won the game? I know, it's crazy. Can somebody find that record? I don't know what it is, but I would assume if we are 26-5 when scoring first, that means we would be what? 11 when not scoring first. So that obviously doesn't play in our favor. We did well last night to come back, score 8 unanswered runs, and win. Very good job. Pineda, he scared me a little bit. You know what? I'm not going to lie. I'm still not impressed by him. He is very streaky, gives up a lot of hits, gives up a lot of home runs. I think he's, tied for the home run lead now. Not a big fan of Pineda still, but he did pitch well last night. He has pitched well the last 3 times or 4 times now. I'm just not convinced, and the reason I'm not convinced is because this is how he led off the game. Literally the first pitch to Mike Trout, 3-4 pitches into the game, we were already down. He gave up 2 more in the second, but from then on, very clean, very sharp, through the 5th inning, and then got through the 6th as well. So, I mean, he did very well in those last 4 innings. It's just those first 2, he got us out behind by 3 runs, right? It wasn't even like 1 or 2. 3 runs. Luckily, we were able to answer back. I mean, but let's start with the pitching. Pineda, let's go to his stats. Oh, Pineda is now 4-3, by the way. And Bard is the guy who lost. Cahill pitched really good. Let's go to Cahill's stats. 5 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned run. And that was in that last inning. He only gave up, 1 hit in the first 5 innings of the game. That's impressive. He struck out 5 of us. Very good performance by him. Pineda on the other side. I mean, this is what I'm saying. Not his greatest performance, but he did well. Most of this damage was done in the first couple of innings. 6 innings, 4 hits, 3 earned runs, 3 strikeouts, 2 walks. So, not terrible. Still not his greatest performance. So I want to see him break through. Man, I still think he's just falling off the mound too much, and he's losing, precision on his slider and his fastball. He leaves him too much over the middle of the plate. Mike Trout's obviously a good hitter, but when you leave it over the plate, he's going to hit it, right? So I want to see him start painting corners again like he was in his first couple of the starts. I don't know, but that's just what I've noticed about him. McGill, 1 inning, 2 strikeouts, 1 hit, not bad. May, 1 strikeout, 1 walk. He got in a little bit of trouble there, but Rogers came in, 1 pitch, shut it down. And then Morin had a little bit of a struggling 9th, but we were up by 5, and 2 hits in his inning didn't really matter. So, let's talk about hitting. Obviously, hitting was awesome last night. You've seen the title. Luis Arraez, first career home run. And I tell you what, if you got a hit in this game, you got 2 hits. Everyone who got a hit had multiple hits. And the first 4 guys in the lineup all had hits. That was very important. We'll go through some of the footage right here. But 7 times we had guys in runners in scoring position 7 times. We were 5 for 7. Very good. We only left 6 guys on base, and that was mostly in those first couple of innings when we could not score. Like I said, we only got 1 or 2 hits, and then we left them on base. So it was very good to see us come back. But let's talk about the 6th inning right now. 6th inning. This is how it happened. Kepler leads off with a double. It was very close to a home run, you see right there. Then here comes Polanco, the first pitch. They brought in their reliever. I think this was Bard at this time. First pitch down the line. He gets a double. Back-to-back doubles. And then Gonzalez on the next pitch. Home run ties the game. Literally 3 pitches was all it took. And we were back in this game. And that changed everything. Especially when we were able to put up a 0 in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Pineda was done after that, which was very good. I thought he would come back out for the 7th after we scored 4 runs, but hey, how many pitches did he have? 81 pitches. He was he was cruising, but it was good to see him just get through 6 innings and do well. But let's talk about the 7th inning now. Who led off that inning? I can't remember. I think it was Polanco again. Was it? Might have been Arraez. I'm not sure exactly. I can't remember who led off the 7th inning. Let's go look. I bet I could go look at the plays. 7th inning here. So, Jonathan Scope popped up. Castro got hit by a pitch. Buxton popped out. That means there are 2 outs. Next up, Kepler hit a single. Castro went to second. It was a check swing. That's what it was. Check swing past the third baseman, blooped it into left field. Mound visit. Then Polanco came up. Hit a ground ball to the center fielder with 2 outs. This is all with 2 outs. And Castro scored. Kepler went to third. Marwin Gonzalez came up, hit a deep fly ball to left center field. That, I thought, might have had a chance to get out. But Polanco went to third. Kepler scored because there's ground rule double. And then Eddie Rosario put one right between the shift. And, I mean, you saw it right there. Put it right between the shift, and you get lucky sometimes, right? But honestly, you know, like the announcers were saying, probably doesn't happen if Simmons is in there instead of Fletcher. Not knocking Fletcher, of course, but just one of the best defensive players in the league. Put on the 10-day DL from his knee or ankle sprain that he had last night or 2 nights ago. So obviously, you know, you take what you can get, but at the expense of a player's injury. It's unfortunate, but you know, hopefully he just gets better. I guess that's what you could say about that. But so that was the first, you know, 2 times we scored, but we weren't done, because in the 8th inning, your boy Luis Arraez. If you don't know this guy's name, he's been in the video 3 times in a row now. If you don't know his name, this is the hottest hitter in baseball. What is he batting? Is he batting like 600 still? 583. In his first, 12 at-bats, he's got 3 extra base hits, 6 hits, almost 5 hits. Crazy, dude. What is this guy doing? He is a hitter. And, I mean, they've been saying this guy is a hitter from AA, AAA, and now the majors. He only played 3 games in AAA, but, I mean, he was crushing the ball. Not even home runs necessarily, but he was crushing the ball in AA, in AAA in his 3 games, and now in the majors. He is doing great. It's going to be really hard to tell you who is going to be sent down once Miguel Sano, or once Castro and Cruz come. Castro, gosh darn it. Garver and Cruz come back. There we go. I will make a video on that tonight about who I think will be sent down. So yeah, come back for that. But let's go through the final hitting stats here. Good job by this team, though. Like I said, this coming into tonight's game, last night's game, every single game of the last 11 had finished within 2 runs. So we really blew it open tonight. Let's go look at this. We have 7 W's in our last 8 games, 63 runs in those 8 games, and 17 home runs. 8 of 9 on the road. Freaking Seattle, man. Why did we have to lose that game? Honestly, we would have 8-game win streak then. 9-game road win streak. We could complete it tonight with 10. That's frustrating. Especially when you put some stupid guys out there in a row. Not stupid guys. I'm just saying, you can't have Andrianza, Arraez, Buxton, Sano, all these guys who struggle streaky, except for Arraez, I guess, right now. But you can't put those guys all out there. You got to spread them out like they have been. But let's go through it quick. Kepler, 2 for 4 with 2 runs. Polanco, 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs and 2 runs. Gonzalez, 2 for 5 with 3 RBIs and 2 runs. Then Rosario, 2 for 5 with 2 RBIs. I mean, right there. Boom, boom, boom. Firepower at the top of the lineup. Crone went 0 for 4. Arraez went 2 for 4 with a home run, obviously. And then he went 1 RBI, 1 run. Scope 0 for 4. Scope's been really struggling lately on this road trip. I don't know what to tell you about that. Besides the 118-run game in Seattle, I mean, I don't think he's got a hit in the other games. And then Castro 0 for 3, but he did score a run because he got hit by the pitch. And then Buxton 0 for 3 as well. But all these guys, I mean, are batting 250 to 260. So definitely not bad. If they get 4 runs or 4 at-bats a game, that means they're scoring or hitting about 1 time in that 4 4 times they are at bat, it usually is enough to be productive. And the last thing I do want to say about this, we kept La Stella off base. I mean, he was 0 for 5 last night. That's impressive. That was the first time that that's happened. I mean, he was having multiple hits in every single one of his games in Minnesota. So, I mean, we've just been playing great. And the last thing I do want to mention is this is the first time in franchise history the Twins have had a 6.5 game division lead in May. The 2002 club reached a 7-game lead on June 24th. And the last time the Minnesota Twins had a 6.5 game lead was when they won the division in 2010 by 7 games. The most that they have ever had before June 1st was a 4.5 run lead. That's insane. And we actually have a chance to go above 7 tonight if the Angels, or not the Angels, the A's, darn it. The A's beat Cleveland and get the sweep there. So it's going to be a big day for baseball, I guess. So hopefully we can keep our winning ways going. I can't remember who's on the mound tonight for them, but Arraez is on the mound for us. Very much could give us a chance to win. And then we'll take a day off and go play the Sox at home, baby. That's going to be a good series. Obviously, I'll be there for the Joe Mauer bobblehead day, but that's a different video. So I hope we can win tonight. It'll be a fun series. It'll be a fun game. So let's get it. Let's get it. And I'll see you guys tonight, I guess, for the other video. Okay, I've talked enough. We'll see you later.